Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking you through a few tips that help me when I've got someone coming over last minute. If you've got one of those friends or family members that always likes to call you last minute and say they're popping round, then don't worry, because I'm going to tell you a few little tips and tricks that I do when I know I've got friends coming around with literally 10 minutes to spare. So if you want to know how to clean your house quick, then just keep watching. Okay, so my first tip would be to only focus on the rooms that you know your guest is going to go in. So your kitchen, your dining area possibly, and your living room are probably the only three areas that you'll need to focus on. Gather any clutter, whether it's clothes. I know my boys always take their clothes off in the evening and they just chuck them in the living room. I don't know why they do it, but they do. So I always end up with loads of socks, clothes everywhere. So just gather all of that stuff, put it in a laundry basket and take it upstairs and hide it away in a cupboard, anywhere that you can. I always use like my wardrobe, or I've got a cupboard downstairs which I'll use that no one will go in because it's kind of like the Hoover cupboard. So just make sure you find a space that you can shove everything away and do it quickly. Another room that is probably going to be used in your house is the bathroom. So make sure you clean the sink area and clean any clutter away. Just give the toilet a quick wipe down. Having a clean bathroom is essential anyway, but making sure it's super clean when your friends come around is very important because it just makes your whole house look clean. When your whole bathroom is put together, I think it makes your house seem like it's put together as well. So make sure you have a super clean bathroom. And it will only take a few minutes. You don't have to do a full deep clean. Like I said, just get some wipes, wipe around the toilet, wipe around the sink area, and if you've got any kind of toothbrushes or toothpaste out, then pop it away in the cupboards or in a storage box. Okay, now in the living room, this makes such a difference when you plump all of your pillows and cushions, making it less slouchy. I know my sofa kind of slouches when everyone sits on it, and if you leave it like that, then it just looks really messy and untidy. So what I like to do is I really plump the cushions, I turn them around. I actually, sometimes I will swap the cushions around as well, so they're not always sat on the same cushions. But yeah, definitely plump all the cushions and make them look all nice and pretty, and it definitely makes the room come together and look a lot neater and tidier. Now this one is a big one. Hide all the toys away. This is probably one of the first things you should do, and it's to hide all of the toys away. So if you've got toys and clutter all over the floor, make sure you pop them into a storage box. Now, I know storage can be a little bit difficult when it comes to toys, but my two favourite things are baskets and storage ottomans. I've got two ottomans in my living room and I just bought them from Homebase. So literally, I think £25 each. They're super cheap and you can pop the lid on them, which is essential because then you're hiding all of the toys away and it looks like you've got no toys in the room, which is ideal. Also, if you've got baskets, like blanket baskets, these are really, really handy too. So literally pop all of the toys in the basket, then get that blanket that you've got and just fold it and put it on top. So again, it looks like there's no toys under there and it's just blankets. It's a blanket basket. Who needs to know there's toys under there? Something that's very quick and easy to do is to wipe down the surfaces, whether you're in the living room, dining room, or even the kitchen. I would always wipe down the surfaces. It just makes the house look fresher, cleaner, and it makes it smell nice when you're using all of that nice cleaning product as well. My favorite products are by Method. They smell amazing and they really make the room smell gorgeous. So make sure you wipe down all of the surface areas and it will look a lot cleaner. And don't worry too much about the floors because people are not really looking at the floors. They're going to be looking at the surfaces and looking around, but they probably won't notice the floors too much. But if you do have time, give the floors a quick sweep and don't worry about hoovering either. If there's just big fluff marks or anything like that, pick up the fluff or rubbish that's on the floor and don't worry too much about hoovering unless you have time. My next tip is to light some candles or get some home fragrances out. I really like reed diffusers, so the rods that are in the reed diffuser, I often like to turn them around so the scent is like re-released again. Sometimes they kind of don't really smell that well after a little while. If you just turn them around in the pot, then you'll get like another burst of fragrance, which is really, really good. It will feel really nice and homely. It will look nice and homely and it's gonna make your house smell amazing too. So it's always nice to walk into a home that smells really gorgeous. So make sure you put your candles on or get your reed diffusers out. Change your bins. Oh my gosh, I just don't like people coming around and seeing if I've got a full bin or recycling out all over the surfaces, because my recycling I always put on the side, like next to the sink, and it looks so messy. So make sure you get rid of the recycling, change your bin, because there's nothing worse than looking at an overflowing bin or a pile of recycling, and I get a lot. So definitely do that. That is one of my essential things to do, and it takes 2 seconds. Next, tidy all of the letters and mail away. I just like to get a little box. You can get any kind of boxes. You can get them from stationery shops. I've got one that I already had, which is really, really pretty, that I got from a PR once that he sent me a gift. I just pop all of my letters in a box so it doesn't look messy all over the counter, and it just tidies it up, and it just makes it look a lot neater and tidier. It just looks a lot neater and tidier rather than having letters and unopened letters all over the place. So make sure you get a pretty box to hide away all of that mail. And the final thing is to just turn all of the lights on. So if it's like a gloomy day, it's not very nice going into a house that's all dark and dreary. So make sure you pop some lamps on, you've got your candles on, maybe put some fairy lights on, just make it look really nice and cozy. It takes 2 seconds to switch on a light, so make sure you do that and it will make your house look super cozy and inviting. So those are my tips on how to clean your home fast and make it look really nice and presentable for when your guests come round. I hope you found this super helpful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.